The next topic is measures of dispersion. Dispersion means the measure to extent to which individual items are different or lack of uniformity in the size of items. There are different measures to know the dispersion, but every measure that one should select should be simple, easy to calculate, and it should represent the entire series, and it should have sampling stability, etc. Now we have different methods of studying the dispersions. Let us see those. Now different methods to study the dispersion is range. Second is interquartile range. Then next is quartile deviation. Mean deviation. Standard deviation. Besides them, there are many other methods also, like graphic method of Lorentz curve, method of skewness, method of kurtosis. So we will discuss these measures one by one. Now let us first discuss the range, how the dispersion is measured with the help of range. Now range is a positional measure. It is a very simplest form of measure of dispersion. Basically the formula for range is highest value minus lowest value. It can be any series like individual series, discrete series or continuous series. The formula is going to be same, highest value minus lowest value. So first of all, if we talk about the individual series, in any question you can be given individual series. Individual series, you all know it is a series in which only x is given. For example, you have been given a series like that, 22, 35, 32, 45, 42, 48, like that. So here if this is an individual series, you can see, so you have been told to calculate the range. So highest value we can see is 48 and the lowest value from the series is 22. So from here we can say that the range is 26. Second can be the discrete series. Now discrete series is the series in which you have been given x along with f. So if I take one example, x and f has been given. X is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and f frequency has been given 35, 30, 20, 10, 6, 3. So here also our formula will be same, highest value minus lowest value. Here you have to take highest value of x. Here frequency will be fully ignored. Highest value in x is 8 and the lowest value of x is 3. So our answer will be 5 over here. Now third type of question can be of the continuous series. Now in continuous series you are given class interval as well as frequency. For example, in a question you have been given the class interval of 5 to 10 and the next is 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25 and the data frequency has been given 3249. So here also you will consider only the class interval. Frequency will be fully ignored. The highest value in the class interval is 25 and the lowest value in the class interval is 5. So the range will be 20. So this is how the range is calculated. Now in certain questions you will be told that you have to calculate coefficient of range. The formula for calculating the coefficient of range is highest value minus lowest value divided by highest value plus lowest value. So you have already seen how we have calculated the highest and lowest value in all the series. So if coefficient of range has been told to calculate, so here if individual series I will take, so highest minus lowest divided by highest plus lowest. So here it will be 26 by 70. So answer will be 0.37. Similar is the case with a discrete series, highest minus lowest divided by highest plus lowest. So 5 by 11, like this here. So if range has been asked, so highest minus lowest. If coefficient of range has been asked, in that case highest minus lowest divided by highest plus lowest.